Tens of thousands of people statewide drop their health insurance over costs. Meanwhile, state lawmakers are looking to strengthen appliance energy efficiency standards. Philly's bar curfew could get extended this summer, and a new hotline speaks in regional accents. I'm Claudia Dimuro, and you're listening to Today in PA. Some 85,000 Pennsylvanians enrolled in the state's health insurance marketplace Penny dropped their coverage because of sky-high premium rates, reports PennLive. That comes out to about 1 in 5 enrollees that couldn't afford their plans, the majority of which were older, living in rural areas, and who have incomes just above Medicaid eligibility. New enrollments were 12% lower than last year, too. Premiums just about doubled this year after subsidies weren't extended. Penny states that this increased number of uninsured or underinsured people will put a quote-unquote significant strain on the state's healthcare system. Quote, higher uninsured populations drive up medical bankruptcy and debt, discourage entrepreneurship and small business employment, and increase uncompensated care costs for hospitals and providers. The agency also expects enrollment termination to increase over the next few months and says that it won't have a full understanding of the situation until spring. State lawmakers are looking to strengthen energy efficiency standards for appliances while federal lawmakers are looking to weaken them, reports 90.5 WESA. There's a bill floating around Congress right now, the Don't Mess With My Home Appliances Act, that claims these requirements drive up the purchase price of appliances. It's looking to roll them back, along with the U.S. Department of Energy, while also protecting consumer choice. Then there's the Appliance Standards Awareness Project, ASAP, which points out how, by the Energy Department's own prior analyses, that eliminating standards actually costs people more. Pennsylvania households saved more than $6,000 over the last decade because appliances like fridges and washing machines had to meet the basic standards, ASAP says. This is the same line of thinking the state lawmakers behind House Bill 660 have, as the bill would lower energy and water use in commercial appliances like ovens, spelling more money for residents while maintaining a positive impact on the environment, according to Penn Environment. This bill is currently sitting in the Senate. The FIFA World Cup is coming to Philadelphia this summer, states Philly Voice, and with it, more than 500,000 tourists from all over the place. And in order to be a good host to all of these people, those in the city's restaurant and bar industry are pushing to have Philadelphia's bar curfew extended past the current 2 a.m. A lot of other places don't stop drinking at 2, Ben Falecia, Senior VP of Strategy and Engagement at the Pennsylvania Restaurant and Lodging Association, says. And pushing Philly's curfew back would not only capitalize on the potential revenue influx, but help it make it competitive with other cities. Any temporary change would need to be authorized by a state law. Some have pointed out that the last time Philly bars were granted this curfew extension, for the 2016 Democratic National Convention, the resulting revenue was lackluster. The Pennsylvania Tourism Office knows it's cold outside, says why, but it would still like for you to at least consider going outside and checking out some of the state's attractions, which is why it's launched its Snow Day telephone hotline. Call it and get a list of what you can do during the winter season. With a twist. The phone messages recorded for the menu actually come in regional Pennsylvanian accents, like from Pittsburgh, courtesy of some actors hired for the gig. The winter activities are listed on the office's website, but if you want to hear the accents, you'll have to call. The hotline and the accents will run until February 23rd. And that is it for today. For even more news, visit PennLive.com, and please don't forget to rate this podcast and to share it around. Thanks in advance, and as always, thanks for listening. I'm Claudia Dimuro, and tomorrow is another day of Today in PA.